from the makers of PIMP. Scott Robinson chose to have 3 properties signed in federal contracts: a skyscraper, a mental hospital, and a penthouse above the mental hospital. Some said it was the sickest shit you had ever heard, but all of a sudden, you were on campus. People here looked in the mirror and were taught to see death. The people here had to be bullies or have been through some abnormal stress. So you knew how to set it up. It was only one way to do it. If you didn't do the action, there's only one way you knew it. We had a nice guy that said he didn't need his jail time. If they said it, then I said it was fairly honest. Scott didn't need his jail time, but he knew he could be Prime Minister after he got out of jail. It means he could have something to do in regards to a federal contract. Never done it, man. As he had observed his city and said, yes, any Canadian from the country of Canada could go to jail and come out and be Prime Minister again. It was an amazing announcement. There were men like him. We had risen the ranks of global domination. We had seen sinister sins with him. As global domination advanced, and I was one of the sickest rappers, we were on campus. There was something about the best actors. There's a problem with the mental hospital. See, the main building on campus, where you could be on the main floor here, but not the top penthouse. Everyone was entertained, everyone thought it was very well. But in another building, there was a story that you could go under the mental hospital. And they said, Scott, are there underground passages under the mental hospital? And due to some strange marijuana, he only said opposite, and he had to leave. And he had to leave for a reason. But anyways, the opposite amounts of tunnels under the mental hospital is around our Alberta hospital today. If you done it his way, and you had to absolutely say, that is something so terrific. Understand that under mental hospitals could be hidden something terrific. But see, due to federal contracts and understand things with Donald Trump and Elon Musk and even Xi Jinping and Mr. Putin, what we could have here would be the final mental hospital, the final place to bring damaged people to. Can't be a damaged person, you can't need a mental hospital. And these are just one of the buildings on campuses. Another hospital, there'll be passages. What Scott tells you he does is kind of thing. Under the passages. Now, what is not bad about this face is that historical figures can float in front of it, stopping it. But only historical figures. So don't take all your historical figures. They had taken all of them. Retired race ventures. And eaten all of them. Scott said that if you shot well enough, and you did well enough with steel and iron, you might get to the monster at the bottom. The monster at the bottom was just a face, eventually relocated to the middle of the place. Petty investments. Because we live with Ryan. I wouldn't ask you for $60 for nothing but a bottle of luck. Enough tunnels. Hello, I'm presenting my new mental hospital idea. What do you think of it? Run. How do you run through the buildings? Okay, look. You'll be in your cell and you have to go beat up the big face at the bottom. So get out of your cell and try to dig into the wall. Try to make yourself a little hut where you can fabricate some sort of a gun. With steel and iron fabrication, you should do this. And also learn how to harvest food whenever you see it. And then I want all my men running. For some reason, attacking the face in the middle of the Helen. Shoot here, shoot there, see the guy with a Gatling gun, take him down and get it. You want to use that one real well, but that's not the sweet spot of this weapon. See, coming down into this hospital, you want to be double shotgun for long distance, says the hallways. Sometimes rifles, there's some pretty long hallways. But what mattered was a maze of hallways. Scott Robinson had a mental hospital. There was the Big Gamble. The Scott Robinson Mental Hospital. The luxury building, where there was simply no smoking or any use of anything, or food or drink. We could retreat here, so. Oh no, it was in the middle of nowhere. Well, it was a mental hospital if you didn't couldn't need one for a man who was fit to spare.